Have you ever felt like you're sprinting on a hamster wheel, chasing success but getting nowhere? Imagine waking up one morning to find your bank account flourishing, your body humming with vitality, and your relationships deep and meaningful. Not because of luck or chance, but because you finally cracked the code to sustainable personal transformation. This isn't just another New Year, New You fantasy. This is the reality that awaits when ancient wisdom meets modern ambition. Picture this. It's December 31st, 2025, and you're sitting in your favorite spot, perhaps by a window overlooking a peaceful scene or in a cozy corner of your home. The gentle warmth of accomplishment flows through you as you reflect on a year that has fundamentally transformed your life. Your financial worries have dissolved into abundance. Your health radiates from within, and your relationships have evolved into deep, nurturing connections that feed your soul. This profound sense of peace and fulfillment didn't come from following the latest trending hashtag or quick fix solution. It emerged from walking an intentional path of mindfulness and purposeful action, just as countless wisdom traditions have taught for millennia. Now, here's the truth that most self-help gurus won't tell you. This vision isn't a distant dream requiring magical thinking or superhuman willpower. It's an achievable reality based on timeless principles that have guided seekers of wisdom for generations. In this comprehensive guide, I'm going to share 5 transformative steps that bridge the gap between ancient wisdom and modern success. These aren't theoretical concepts gathering dust in some forgotten manuscript. They're practical, actionable strategies that I've personally tested and refined through years of trial and error. Each step is rooted in Buddha's teachings, but reimagined for our fast-paced digital world. Whether you're a seasoned meditation practitioner or completely new to personal development, these principles will help you create lasting change from the inside out. Step 1. Quiet the noise and listen to your inner wisdom. Buddha once said, "Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without." Yet, in today's chaotic world, our inner peace is frequently disrupted by a relentless bombardment of external stimuli. Social media platforms vie for our attention with endless notifications and algorithm-driven content. Advertisements scream for our wallets, and even the well-intentioned advice of loved ones can add to the cacophony. All of this noise collectively drowns out the most vital voice we possess, our own. In this sea of external pressures, the path to inner tranquility can seem elusive, but it is more essential than ever to reclaim it. Years ago, I found myself lost in this noise, endlessly scrolling through Instagram, comparing my life to others who seemed to have it all figured out. Instead of feeling inspired, I felt paralyzed by self-doubt, disconnected from my inner compass. The constant barrage of curated perfection led me to question every aspect of my life. Was I successful enough? Was I living up to my potential? These thoughts spiraled into anxiety, leaving me further away from peace than ever. Everything changed when I embraced silence. I set aside non-negotiable time daily to simply sit with myself. No phone, no distractions, just me and my thoughts. At first, it felt uncomfortable, like I was facing a stranger. But over time, I began asking myself meaningful questions. What truly brings me joy? What am I pursuing for myself, and what am I chasing for others' approval? What does a meaningful life look like to me? The answers weren't always easy, but they were honest. Slowly, I began to trust my inner wisdom, finding clarity about my purpose. Instead of chasing every shiny distraction, I began to align my actions with my authentic self. This practice not only brought peace, but also empowered me to make decisions that felt right for me. Your challenge: starting tomorrow, carve out 1 hour of solitude. Let this be your sacred time to reflect and reconnect. Ask yourself, what is my purpose? What is distracting me from my path? Write down your thoughts in a journal. This simple act of listening to your inner voice will bring clarity and peace that external noise can never offer. Step 2. Identify your path with intention. Buddha teaches us the importance of right intention, one of the steps on the Noble Eightfold Path. Without clarity of purpose, our energy scatters, leaving us drained and directionless. Setting an intention isn't just about deciding what you want. It's about aligning your thoughts, actions, and energy toward a higher purpose. I learned this the hard way. I tried to fix everything at once: my finances, fitness, relationships, and career. But like a candle trying to light multiple flames at once, my energy burned out, and I achieved little. It felt like I was running on a treadmill, putting in effort without truly moving forward. Then I understood the power of focus. In 2020, I chose one area to master: building my business. I set a clear goal: achieve $100,000 in revenue by year's end. I mapped out the steps, visualized the outcome, and committed fully. As I worked toward this single goal, an incredible thing happened. Discipline spilled over into other areas of my life. My health improved because I needed the energy to perform, and my relationships deepened as I became more confident in my purpose. Your challenge: reflect deeply on what truly matters to you. Is it your health, career, relationships, or personal growth? Write down a single, specific goal you wish to achieve by December 31st, 2025. Visualize this goal in vivid detail. What will it feel like to achieve it? What emotions will it evoke? This clarity will serve as your compass, guiding every decision you make. Every time you face a crossroads, return to your intention to stay aligned. Step 3. Embrace imperfection and take relentless action. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Buddha's words remind us that transformation begins with our thoughts, but it doesn't end there. It requires action. Many people wait for the perfect moment to start their journey. They overthink, overplan, and let fear paralyze them. But here's the truth: there is no perfect time. The only way forward is through action, even if it's imperfect. When I started my business, I had no idea what I was doing. My website was amateurish, my pitches were awkward, and my self-doubt was immense. But instead of waiting to feel ready, I took messy, relentless action. I sent cold emails, made offers, and connected with people. Every small step taught me something valuable, and over time, I began to refine my approach. Each failure became a stepping stone, and each success built my confidence. Action breeds clarity and courage. Each step you take is like planting a seed. Some may not sprout, but others will grow into flourishing trees. The key is to keep planting, even when you're unsure of the outcome. Your challenge: take one small step towards your goal today. If it's fitness, start with a 10-minute walk. If it's career-related, reach out to one mentor or client. If it's about relationships, express gratitude to someone you care about. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Progress, no matter how small, is still progress. Step 4. Build momentum through consistency. A jug fills drop by drop. This simple yet profound teaching from Buddha illustrates the power of consistency. True transformation doesn't come from grand, sporadic actions. It's the small, consistent efforts we make daily that create lasting change. This idea is often overlooked in a world that celebrates overnight success and instant gratification. But if you look closely, every instant success story is built on a foundation of quiet, consistent effort. When I decided to prioritize my health, I didn't overhaul my life overnight. I started with 30-minute workouts every single day, no matter what. Some days were exhilarating, others were a struggle, but I showed up. Over time, this habit became unshakable, and the results extended beyond my body to my mind and spirit. My energy levels soared, my confidence grew, and I felt more in control of my life. Consistency is the bridge between intention and transformation. Each small action, repeated over time, compounds into significant results. Imagine planting a tiny seed and watering it daily. At first, you see no change, but with patience and persistence, it grows into a thriving tree. Your challenge: break your goal into small, manageable daily habits. If your goal is financial growth, commit to saving or investing a fixed amount daily. If it's personal growth, dedicate 20 minutes a day to reading or meditating. Focus not on perfection, but on showing up. Over time, these habits will compound into remarkable results. Celebrate small wins along the way to keep yourself motivated. Step 5. Cultivate the right environment. Buddha's teaching on Sangha, the community, emphasizes the importance of surrounding ourselves with those who uplift and support us. The people you spend time with can either elevate your journey or anchor you in mediocrity. A few years ago, I realized I was surrounded by people who were content with the status quo. They weren't bad people, but their lack of growth held me back. I decided to seek out a different kind of community, one filled with driven, inspiring individuals. At first, it was intimidating. I felt like I didn't belong. But as I engaged with these people, their mindset began to influence mine. I started thinking bigger, setting bolder goals, and believing in my potential. The power of community cannot be overstated. It amplifies your growth and holds you accountable to your highest self. Your challenge: audit your environment. Who are the 5 people you spend the most time with? Are they helping you grow or holding you back? If you lack a supportive circle, seek out new communities, online groups, mentorship programs, or local meetups. Surrounding yourself with positive influences will fuel your growth like nothing else. Make it a priority to connect with those who inspire and challenge you. Final thoughts. Your journey to transformation begins now. The path to transformation isn't a straight line. It's a spiral that leads us deeper into our own wisdom with each turn. As we stand at the threshold of possibility, remember that every master was once a beginner. Every success story started with a single decision to change. The wisdom of the ages tells us that true transformation isn't about adding more to your life. It's about removing the obstacles that prevent your natural brilliance from shining through. Your journey to making 2025 your breakthrough year starts with a single breath, a moment of clarity, a decision to trust in your inner wisdom. The 5 steps we've explored are your compass, but the path you create will be uniquely yours. As you move forward, remember that you carry within you the same potential for awakening that every great teacher has recognized in the human spirit. Take a moment now to close your eyes and visualize that future self we described at the beginning. Feel the peace, the accomplishment, the joy of living in alignment with your highest purpose. That future is not just possible, it's waiting for you to claim it. The question isn't whether you can achieve it, but whether you're ready to begin the journey. Let's take that first step together. Grab your journal, find your quiet space, and write down your vision for 2025. Make it vivid, make it real, make it yours. And remember, as you walk this path of transformation, you're not just changing your life, you're becoming part of a larger movement of conscious individuals working to create a more awakened world. The time for transformation is now. Your future self is waiting. Let's begin. If this video helps you, encourage us by subscribing to the channel to support us for more content like this. Thank you.